advice. I'm outside with some good fellas and some nice guys trying to live life in the sky. We lit in real life, we don't pay to be verified. We just manifest, lay and grind on the rise. We defy the odds like it's nothing, time after time. God bless this eternal shine, yeah. Eyes on the prize, it's my last order. 5:45, got the lights on us. Fries for the side of an ice cola. You know that ride till the tides fall off. She know I'm a D, I got a date with destiny. She coming to me, cause I got the flavors and recipe. She racing to me like an athlete. She took with a G.
It's week 3 of the 2024 season.
And the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Chargers and the Steelers, and it comes your way next.
Well, to the locals, it's still and will always be Heinz Field. But for the rest of us, we're along the North Shore, the Allegheny and Ohio Rivers at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And like so many matchups in the NFL, Brock, our focus goes right to the quarterbacks in this one. Both of these guys, players who've been around the league now for some time, they definitely established themselves as veterans who know how to win football games.
Yeah, I think the word of the day, Kate, is definitely experience. Two guys who've been through the season several times over, have seen a lot at this point in their career and been through quite a bit on the field. All that experience is stored up there right between the ears. And the one who is more skilled at leveraging that experience, more than likely is going to come away with the win.
Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. Leading them out, a man in his 13th NFL season and rising quickly up the career leaderboards, Russell Wilson.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, well, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with the loss, that stings. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result, so expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And his drive forward halted after a couple of yards. Tackled on the play by Poona Ford. Call it a gain of 2, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 1. Harris once more. And he'll
win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
First down, ball at the 36. So now they're going to throw with Wilson. Forced out to his right. He's on the move. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. He had to pick up a 14 yards as the chains reset. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Now an inside handoff to Harris. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. We'll look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. Second down now, 7 to go. Staying on the ground with Harris. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Sets up 4th down.
19.
Russ now from the gun. Caught by Freiermuth. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. The right call came in at the right time. Give him 9 yards and a successful conversion on 4th. 1st and 10 give to Harris. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's a Steelers 1st down. From the gun, they go with Harris. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. The give to Patterson out of the shotgun. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. That one gains 7. And it'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down. Running behind center with Harris. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. This is Harris on 2nd down. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap for Wilson. He's got it on the slant. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Steelers finish up an excellent opening series. Najee Harris, the touchdown. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone while getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. Darius Davis to return it. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. So now we'll get a look at the other offense as the Chargers take the field. They'll be led out by the 5th-year pro who can really fill up a stat sheet, Justin Herbert.
Hey, let's be honest. The only reason the Chargers drafted in the top 5 was because Justin Herbert wasn't available all season long. An injury cut short his year, but it really didn't cut short his production while he was playing. Still over 3,000 yards and 20 touchdowns. Yet I can tell you, this is one guy that I love. I mean, I love to watch throw a football.
And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
This finds likely. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Chased out to his... This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
This is reeled in by Joshua Palmer. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Herbert now to throw on 3rd. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. 4th and 3 drive on the line. They snap it to Herbert. He connects downfield on 4. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? And gets him the first on 4th down.
Go. Go. Hey, go, go, go.
Vidal will take it in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers finish off their opening drive. No doubt about that one, Brock. They softened that defense up, that lengthy opening series, and then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, kind of just like baseball, you love home runs, you love explosive plays, but when you can play small ball and you can keep that defense gasping on the field, you can often run it right down their throats in the red zone.
The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll start with a give to Harris. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Alohi Gilman up from the secondary for that tackle.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it's 3rd down. Russ setting to throw. On the move, headed right. He'll make a bid. He takes a pop, and the ball comes out. And it's scooped up by the Chargers. Wow, oh wow. He sent his offense out twice now, and both times they fumbled it away. I'm not sure who's more aggravated, the dudes down there or the dude next to me. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Patrick Queen in to pick it off. And the Steelers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, okay, I guess we've got a couple of very giving teams today, Brock. One side coughs it up with a fumble, then the other side graciously hands it right back with the interception.
Hey, listen, if you like playmaking defenses, then you like this game right here. These defenses, they're the ones supplying the big plays, and they're putting their stamp on this game.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They give to Harris from the gun. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
1st down, and they go right back to it. He finds space for a few yards that time. That's Denzel Perryman in on the stop. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
14, run it.
Shotgun handoff for Patterson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Oh, he's going to run for it. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
He'll cobble together a yard there. Stopped by Deion Henley. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the Chargers' 27-yard line.
Harris gets it on the counter. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a 1/3 of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
He'll get this to Jefferson. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. This is Patterson on the give. And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. The give now to Najee. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. And we haven't even hit the break yet, but already we're looking at this likely becoming a 100-yard game for him in the very near future, and expect more to follow after that. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Harris fighting for the goal line. Oh, he lost it. Someone punched it out. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. It's a big momentum swing on the final play of our opening quarter. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They have the full field ahead of them here as they start deep on their own side. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
They stay on the ground with Vidal. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Tackled by the venerable Cameron Hayward. It's only a gain of 1. Back-to-back misfires on the ground, and they're facing 3rd and long. Here's a give. Fullback headed up the gut. And the hit stops him cold. Wow, he maybe got back to the line. So on 4th down, here's J.K. Scott on to punt it away for the Chargers. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40. Got every single bit of that one, didn't he? Over 70 yards on the punt. And the Steelers will take over possession. Carried by Harris here to start the drive. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
2nd down here, another give to Harris. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Brought down on the effort by Derwin James. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Harris once more. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
He finds him beyond the marker. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive we all thought had stalled out is going to carry on. Patterson trying this straight ahead. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. All set up now for 1st and 10. Going right side, Harris with it. And it took a couple of guys to hold him down there after a gain of just 1.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Wilson now from the gun. The Chargers into a nickel set, 3rd down. From the gun, it's Wilson. Escapes the pocket. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Facing 4th down, the Steelers opting for the field goal. Chris Boswell out to do the honors. The upright's 31 yards away, dead ahead. Dicker connects there. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Chargers offense getting set to take over. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. From the pistol, it's Herbert. This into the hands of Will Dissly. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Back to the air, Herbert. Connects with his back, Kimani Vidal. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
It's Herbert once more. Complete beyond the marker. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Offense set for a 1st and 10.
First down, Los Angeles.
Go.
This set it down starts with an option right. And they needed more than one defender. Their powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Go.
Throwing now, Herbert. Finds him over the middle. And that will not be enough for a first down.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. He picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Oh, and they're going to have the fullback trying power for it. And he's able to get this down to the 36. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Herbert now off the play fake. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. Play action now for Herbert. Buys time, rolling right. He's on the move.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
And the defender comes away with it. And the Steelers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
They gained 14 on the play. And that's a Steelers first down.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3. 2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 17. He's on the move. He smartly won't risk something here and just chucks it away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Alert.
Throwing on 3rd, Wilson. Pass taken in by Freiermuth. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. On 4th down, it's Corliss Waitman on for the Steelers to punt this away. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And the Chargers take possession. They'll send him over right. Okay, the wide receiver's going to get it to begin the drive. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
It just feels like any time this guy touches the ball, it's a big play waiting to happen. He could be lined up wide or when they use him as a runner. If someone doesn't get a hand on him quick, he's gone.
Vidal gets a first down and more. And he's brought down at the 44. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it brings up an LA first down. Another run for Vidal. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Minkah Fitzpatrick in on the stop. A gain of 5, and that brings us to the 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning now from Acrisure. The Chargers driving. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. To the air this time. Herbert. This ball's caught by Palmer. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Chargers will have a first. Shotgun snap to Herbert. That throw finds Johnston.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
On 3rd and 2, Herbert. Catch is made in close. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. They'll try and punch it in. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Herbert from the gun. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Minkah Fitzpatrick has got it. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
One club.
They'll start with a give to Harris. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
As an offense in these situations, Kate, you could feel your own goal line, and you're not going to risk putting the ball in the air. So that means you're going to run it, and you're going to buy whatever breathing room you can.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started up at Cleveland Browns Stadium in Cleveland. And it's the Browns who have the lead late in the first half. Nick Chubb has a touchdown run. From there, we head down to Tennessee to check on the Titans at home in Nashville. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Packers. Will Levis with a couple of touchdown passes there. Finally, let's get to Indianapolis to check on the Colts at home at Lucas Oil Stadium. As you can see, the score there in the 2nd quarter. Keenan Allen, a touchdown reception. We got a fine first half out of the former Alabama man, Najee Harris. He had a touchdown run that helped get his guys this halftime lead. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams. This was a very level first half, and I'd expect to see more of the same after the break. These two teams making their final adjustment for the second half ahead. It's time to get back at it. For the call, let's rejoin Kate Scott and Brock Huard.
On the return, here comes Davis. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Chargers are being led back out on offense by Justin Herbert here. And I don't think we can really call these highlights, partner. Shall we just call them replays as we re-examine his performance so far in this one? 3 interceptions mixed in among his work. It's really limited a lot of what he's been able to do out there. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Trying to hit his fullback there. And now it's 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered kid on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
They go play action. Here's Herbert. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
I think it's safe to say that without that ball being tipped, we are looking at a big game. It's a missed opportunity to push that offense, but an even better play defensively to deny the throw.
On 3rd down, Herbert flushed out of the pocket. He's running for it. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Here's Vidal on the give. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. It's caught. This is Ladd McConkey. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Patrick Queen arranging in for the tackle. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Go.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Vidal. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. And that play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Running with Vidal out of the gun. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of this. Tackled by the venerable Cameron Hayward. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Herbert with a blitz coming. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that will tie things up in the 3rd.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. They're out and set, 1st and 10. The give to Patterson out of the shotgun. And they send it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Russ now from the gun. Into traffic, complete. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. That's a pickup of 9. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down. A handoff for Harris, running right. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. And And this is now a 100-yard game for him after that last carry. Man, what a strong day he's had running it for this offense. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Shotgun handoff for Patterson. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
36 foul.
Once again, Patterson. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. Cam Hart's up for the tackle that time. Just a couple on the pickup there, so back-to-back runs leave him with a 3rd and 8.
14. Cut.
So now they're going to throw with Wilson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And not his best punt here. He drives it several yards into the end zone. That's going to lead to a touchback. The Charger offense making its way to the field. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. Gets this to McConkey. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers need only one to take the lead. Ladd McConkey with a touchdown. Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers break that tie and now lead by 7. The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. For Darrell Patterson, now to return. Returns looking good so far. They'll take over at the 39-yard line. Nice return there. Now the offense getting set to go for the Steelers. They'll look to knot up this game right now as they trail 17-10. From the gun, they go with Harris. And that's good for a gain of 5. Stopped by Deion Henley. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5. Wilson now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose. Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it, it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Here's Harris. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Only 1 yard, but when all you need is an inch or two, Brock, that'll still move the chains. Up the middle, here goes Patterson. He's got room to roam here. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Right back to Patterson now. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Patterson trying this straight ahead. Down to the 10. And he's going to have this all the way down to the 4. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Harris. Can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
They'll run with Harris. And in a rarity today, he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. Stuffed once again, and now suddenly they're left with 3rd and goal. Shotgun snap for Wilson. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the third. Point after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers make it 17-all. Now Boswell on to send this away. On the return, here comes Davis. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Chargers and wide receiver Ladd McConkey set for another drive. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you got to imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Landon Roberts coming over for the hit. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 32. Johnston brings it in. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They give right side to Vidal. He's got a gain of 6 there. Deshaun Elliott with that tackle. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. They stay on the ground with Vidal. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love third down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a third down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense. That's a nice job there by the linebacker. He kind of looks like a quarterback on there, doesn't he? Perhaps those cover guys are going to have a little fun with him in practice this week because he looked like the DB right there, swatting the incompletion.
And they pick him off again! Patrick Queen in to pick it off. He's at midfield. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he makes the Huts go. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. Went to the oh well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Yeah, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future. They had somebody there waiting for it that time.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. On the return, here comes Davis. He stopped on the return at the 27. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Handoff headed right to Vidal. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. The Chargers have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Another run for Vidal. And he'll get this up to the 29-yard line. That's going to be 6 on the run, so that brings up third and right around 8. Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of fourth down. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Absolutely crushed his first punt, and here's another huge one. Fields this at the 19. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Steelers and Najee Harris making their return to the field. And after the punt, the offense comes out onto the field. And it's going to be their football coming up. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. On the handoff, Patterson. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Second down now, 7 to go. Wilson now off the play action. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. The Steelers set to punt it. Corliss Waitman will kick it away. He's been hitting it well so far. This is another big one. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Out comes the offense now for the Chargers. And like a swarm of hornets, the coverage has been everywhere this offense has tried to throw it. So many possessions lost to interceptions, as we're being reminded of right here.
Yeah, think about it from a pure mathematical perspective. That's as many as 24 to 20, even 32 points left on the table offensively. That's enough to win a brand new football game. Kept off the board by a secondary. You call them hornets, I call them dancing like a butterfly and stinging like a bee.
I love it. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. Up the middle, Vidal. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead? It did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Back now, pressure on its way. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Their punter making his way out now. J.K. Scott will kick it away. This is away, and once again, he's caught all of it. He'll get it at the 9. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. One of the longest punts you'll see, as that goes 80 yards. And the Steelers will take over deep on their own side. They'll start with a give to Harris. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. Staying on the ground with Harris. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Hits a seam at the 40. And he gets it forward to the 43-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's a Steelers 1st down. Harris once more. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
It's now second and 6 at their 48-yard line.
Good job right there. Good job right there. Right.
From the 48. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And it's scooped up by the Chargers. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it brings up an LA first down. Out of the shotgun, a give to Vidal. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be second and 5. Vidal trying this up the gut. Launches, and he's got it. Touchdown! The Chargers now trail by just a point in the 4th. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Fielded at the 7. He's stopped on the return at the 27. Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Carried by Harris here to start the drive. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up second and 2. The give to Patterson out of the shotgun. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. 5 yards on that play, and enough for a new set of downs. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Here's Wilson to the air. Snared by his running back, it's Najee Harris. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Second and 6 coming up here.
35.
From the 43. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they're going to face third down. Ross out of the pistol. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They're out now, ready to punt it. And he's been getting all of it every time out. And this one is crushed. Wow, beautiful punt here. That is going to go for 60-plus. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. And they were not blessed with the short field they got on their prior drive. This one is a world away as they begin deep on their own side. Here's a give to Vidal. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Here's Vidal on the give. And all he's able to do is get them a touch more space to the 4. It's a gain of 3 after the loss, but still 3rd and 8 to work with. They'll run. This is Vidal. He cuts it to the right sideline. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's first and 10. Vidal on the carry. And he's brought down for a loss.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him add in a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. Little nod, little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So they're left facing 3rd and long. To throw, Herbert. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Punting unit out now. And they could really use a good one here. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. Brings it in at the 12. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. Got every single bit of that one, didn't he? Over 70 yards on the punt. And the Steelers will take over possession. Shotgun handoff for Patterson. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 21-yard line.
From the gun, it's Wilson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So now they're going to have to figure out this 3rd down. Patterson trying this straight ahead. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. They'll bring out the punter here. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. Kick is away, and this one might bring rain. Wow, what a kick. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And the Chargers take possession. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. And they pick him up again. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. They give to Harris from the gun. And they take him down right along the 30. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now an inside handoff to Harris. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Running behind center with Harris. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Steelers in range for a game-winning score. Extra defender in the secondary now for the Chargers. 3rd down coming. From the gun, they go with Harris. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. That's that running back to come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. 2nd and 6 coming up here. They'll run with Harris. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. A 3rd down run with Harris. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this 1st and goal. Harris is in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers jump in front late. Najee Harris, the touchdown. Boswell to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. Still time to go, Brock, but that touchdown has them down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here. Now to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away. To throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Cameron Sutton has the INT. And the Steelers make the play that should win them this game.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He's a play caller. He's an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
The Steeler offense set to get back on the field. That defensive stand might have been the final effort needed to seal away the victory, Brock, but can't quite take off the pads just yet. Offense has to finish this one out.
Yeah, a few things here, Kate, to keep in mind, right? You got to slow the game down as a quarterback. Take every second off the clock. If you're handling the ball, you guard it with your life, and you make sure your defense doesn't come on the field again. They just did their job. Now you got to do yours.
For the field goal, a 47-yard attempt.
His kick is good at the end, but boy, Brock, we might see some words exchanged at midfield here as they add 3 to the win as time expires. Well, Brock, the fans, all right, here we go, Steelers, as they take the win on the North Shore. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. So for Brock Huard, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Pittsburgh.